are now entering Armbar Audio.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Armbar Audio. I'm your host Tim Farley, and next to me is my trusty companion.
Where is it? Oh, it's me? Oh, shit. Me, John Kearns. What's up, everybody?
And today, as we usually do every month when we give you our 10 favorite matches of the previous month, we are joined by none other than BB-8. Actually, you can see on the screen a very handsome brown man. His moniker is the NerdyMark.
It says it right there.
He is a nerd. He is a mark. It's not a lie.
NerdyMark.
He comes from India, by way of Dallas, Texas.
By way of Dallas, Texas. Now you sound like a real ring announcer.
His name is Siddharth. Siddharth, how are you today?
You know, what's up? First of all, double whammy because I was on the episode for the takeover review.
Yeah, dude.
Like, that was awesome.
Double
but
header.
I'm glad you asked. I'm doing pretty well, but I'm also kind of hot, so I'm gonna take this off.
Oh! If you don't know what that reference is, you're a loser. But that shirt's rad.
Buy your merch, everybody. Armbar Audio merch. Get it now.
Yay.
I'm not gonna lie,
Links
this
in
is
the
a little
description.
big.
Yay.
This is a little
Sid.
big for me.
We have friend from Texas. He good boy.
We have two friends in Texas, but you don't see other
He
friends
came
in
to
Texas.
Pittsburgh and he ate sandwich with Big Man. And he came to gas station to see me. It was nice.
And he went to a gas station to see Long Hair Man.
Long hair man.
Well, you're no longer long hair, man. You just cut it. You cut it.
Oh, he's got it. Look.
What the hell are you talking about, bro?
Look at him.
It was a little shorter
It's
when
coming back, baby.
came here.
It was shorter. You had it cut when he came.
Yeah, you cut it.
That is
right.
definitely true.
Yeah.
I love the shirt. It is a little big for me, so I'm actually gonna give this one to my dad. But I'll order a smaller one for myself.
Your dad's smaller than you,
Well,
sir.
you know what? Your dad
I've seen your dad.
wearing it.
He's
would
not a
be
large
cool
man.
because other people will see it and be like, "What's that?" And he'll be like, "I don't know. Look it up online." Or
Google
something
it,
like
bitch.
that. I don't know. Is that racist? Fuck me.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You know what? I love you too much, so I don't care.
I didn't mean it like that. Like,
Right.
I was just doing an impression.
Yeah, you're good.
This show's been great so far.
We're only 3 minutes in. We haven't lost it yet.
Yeah. So anyway, we used
Are
to
we here for a
do
reason?
top 10 matches of the month.
But that's lame.
Yeah, we decided to choose our favorites because we were just bombarded with wrestling constantly. So how this works now is we all get 3 picks. First, Sid gets his 3 picks because, no offense to Sid, he doesn't watch as much wrestling as John does. Then
Yeah.
John gets his 3 picks because John doesn't watch as much wrestling as I do. And then I come in and I pick whatever
He fills
3
the
I
gaps.
feel they're missing. Exactly. And we all agree upon the match, the number 10 one, but is actually comes at the end. And we all talk about that.
Yeah, dude.
So
Right.
the order today will go from me to John to Sid, and the last one we will all talk about. And like I said, this is favorite matches that we watched. We are not telling you that this is the best matches of May. This is not, Meltzer or Cage Match or,
Alvarez.
whatever other critics are out there.
Or God forbid, Cornette.
Oh, God. I don't even know if he has favorite matches. I just think he has what he hates.
Listen, okay, I think we said this in the chat. Cornette is a great historian of wrestling, but shut your damn mouth about AEW, and we will respect you a little more.
Just shut your damn mouth in general. when a third party comes to reach you and asks you about wrestling from back in the day, that's great. But aside from that,
Yeah.
I don't need your commentary for
Well,
today's
he's great
wrestling.
on dark side of the ring, but other than that, just shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So anyway,
Anyways,
John, we're gonna get into the first matchup.
hell yeah, dog.
I took notes.
Did you?
Note taking ass, boy. Boom. First match we're going to talk about is Impact Wrestling's Under Siege. It's for the X Division title. It's Josh Alexander versus El Fantasma.
Yes, this was, like I said, it goes in the order of me, John, and Sid. So this was my third pick. Two Canadians, two different companies, two different styles, one championship. Josh Alexander as X Division champion is a great way to book him, as the current world champion is from a different company. So Alexander is claiming the X Division title as Impact's main belt. Having Alexander as champ is also great booking because unlike most X Division athletes, Josh is a wrestling machine, akin to a Ken Shamrock or Kurt Angle. LP is more of a traditional junior / X Division wrestler, but instead of the States, LP cut his teeth in Britain's Rev Pro and ultimately transitioned to the Bullet Club in New Japan.
Can't hear you both.
What?
I'm the only one talking.
Can't hear us both?
You guys muted out for just a sec.
Anyway.
Our internet connection's unstable. Uh-oh.
This match was exciting, and the clash of styles really was on display. LP is very creative with his moves off the ropes and the top, where Alexander is a mat-based monster. LP grabbed Alexander's wrist and hit the ropes, jumping up and down a few times, showcasing his balance before hitting a Rana for 2. Now, if you watch New Japan, they talk about the loaded boot for a super kick, but commentary was putting over how LP says that he goes into the woods and he kicks trees to harden his feet, and that's why his super kick is so strong, and that's why he is so nimble on the ropes. Anyway, LP is a true heel and had Alexander in a tree of woe and faked a hesitation dropkick just to climb up and stomp on Alexander's family jewels. But he got Germaned off the top by Alexander. LP attacked the hand and wrist of Alexander throughout the match. Alexander hit a Finley roll while LP was walking the ropes all the way around, showing off. El Fantasma hit a pair of springboard crossbodies for a 2 count. A roundhouse rocked Alexander, and Fantasma hit a torture rack neckbreaker for another close call. The super kick was countered with another backbreaker, and Alexander locked LP in the ankle lock. Fantasma rolled through and hit a schoolboy with the tights for a near fall. Another loaded kick was blocked. Alexander launched Fantasma high overhead with a German suplex. As LP escaped to the apron to take a seat, Alexander crashed into him. Crash into me, baby. Anyway, crashed into him with a crossbody through the ropes. Alexander was launched off the top with a top rope Rana. Yep, talked about that, I think. He hit a frog splash for 2 count. Alexander would hit a powerbomb backbreaker and lock in the ankle lock again for the 4th time, this time grapevine the leg, and LP had the tap.
Oh, yeah.
And I will say this. Next month, the month of June, our top 10 list will have Josh Alexander on it because his Iron Man match with TJP that happened on before the Impact and during the first part of Impact, an Iron Man match, fan-fucking-tastic. I don't really like to highlight TJP here, but Alexander is going up.
Yeah, I mean, Josh Alexander is always somebody to watch, as is ELP. ELP gets a little bit of hate for maybe going a little dramatic with the theatrics, but I don't think he's as bad as some people say he is.
I think he does that because he's in Bullet Club.
Yeah.
Bullet Club
absolutely.
are known for that kind of shit.
Right. But yeah, I mean, Josh Alexander and ELP would make any top 10 list.
Absolutely.
I will say this: when you did the crash thing, I thought you were gonna say crash into a ditch.
Oh God, no! Didn't that man rape someone?
Who? Andre 3000?
CeeLo. That's not Andre 3000. How dare you disrespect that man?
I thought
that was isn't that Caroline?
No, that's Fuck You.
Oh, Caroline, yeah.
It's called Fuck You. No, you're thinking of two different songs. Okay. You're mixing up Roses by Andre 3000 and Fuck You by CeeLo Green.
Yeah, so that was, he says crash into a ditch in Roses, not on.
Oh, I'm mixing it up.
Did CeeLo rape someone?
What a dummy. What a dummy I am.
Huh? It's okay. When it comes to wrestling, you're not a...
Something like that, because he got taken off The Voice, and he pretty much doesn't have a career.
Did he really?
Yeah,
oh, shit.
He did something bad.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Follows how much I follow music.
It's all good, don't worry.
It's easy to get them mixed up because they both came from the Dungeon family. So
that's true.
But anyway,
moving on. My first match. Yay! It's a GCW match and it's a death match because of the person that I am.
GCW has been putting out bangers though.
Yeah, they fucking have. Yeah. I'm gonna pick one every month because I want people to fucking watch them.
John, when are we doing our boxing match?
When are we doing our boxing match? Whenever you want, baby.
You think he's gonna get on a plane? Look at him.
Man.
Anyway, let's talk about the match.
I'm a very cheap person. I'm not buying 2 seats.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let me hop on that fucking Greyhound bus. I'll see you in six months.
You need to take a Greyhound.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
How long is that take?
Is this kid an idiot?
Yeah.
Probably like a day and a half.
Day and a half? I can do that.
I think Drake took a Greyhound to San Francisco and it was...
Yeah. I'll ride a bus to Texas and beat your ass for $2 million.
No, don't even do that. Do what we said you're going to do.
What is that?
The pictures.
The pictures? Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
We'll save that afterwards.
I will pay half for your ticket, dude, if you actually did
We'll tell you about it after, Sid. It would be very
No, we're not telling Sid, man.
It's not going to happen.
All right. Well, we'll tell everybody then.
Yeah,
tell everybody.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I had this idea to go to Texas without telling you. Take pictures of your house.
Like him in the bushes, him about to ring the doorbell, fucking...
And then send them to you once I got home.
Be like, hey guys, look. Because of that beautiful weekend blanket you have, I do have your address. Remember when we were gonna put business cards in all the Dallas like big businesses and have it say Sid Sriram, professional brown person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some dude was gonna come to your house and be like, I
hear you're a professional brown person.
I need help with my Hindu homework, and you're like, I only know like 4 of the 300 gods, man. Yeah. He's like, well, it says professional brown.
We've officially lost him. Yeah, we're one match in, guys.
It's just a lot of inside jokes between the 3 of us.
Yeah,
and if you watch this channel, you know we're gonna
some of them
fuck around.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so why do you like GCW so much, John?
Oh, man, I mean, just watch the FA video. He tells you all about it. But anyway.
Yeah, I mean, they have a lot of different styles. They have a lot of good up and coming talent,
Oh, absolutely.
They're all,
It's like
they're very inclusive.
It's the fucking mecca of indie wrestling right now, in my opinion.
Until that PWG
Until
show
PWG
hits.
goes back.
They are coming
But
back.
I believe Effie is involved with that anyway. So
That'd be
cool
rad.
shit. Anywho, I'm gonna talk about GCW had an event called Ashes to Ashes. It happened on May 1st. And it featured not in the main event, but one of the
This was the main event.
Was it before Nick Gage?
It came
became
after.
champion?
Yeah.
Oh, it came after.
I think
So
so.
it was like unsanctioned style. All right. I didn't watch the show in order. If you if you're picking up on that, but yeah, it is the one and only Jimmy fucking Lloyd against G Raver. It was called the Glass Ceiling Match. Sid, you want to hear what that's all about?
Yeah, sure.
So the Glass Ceiling Match had sheets of glass in every corner. It had a tower of sheets of glass on the outside, and suspended from one side of the ring by two cables was a wooden frame with a sheet of glass in it.
Jesus Christ.
And
I mean, I feel like I could watch that match now since I watched Tournament of Survival.
Yeah.
So,
and let me tell you, they used and broke every single one that they had. They used it to full potential. I have. Whoa. Why is it just a white screen? What did I do?
oh, don't put your phone up to the screen
Why not?
because it's not going to translate well.
Yeah, well, it'll be fine. Again, I'm going to do it. Well, I want to do it. Well, I sent the video to Sid already. But here's a little bit of what I'm talking about there.
Oh, I was totally wrong. It did pick up well.
I mean, that's all I need to tell you. That's all you need to see.
Yeah.
Jimmy Lloyd and G Raver are two deathmatch icons.
And they have a feud that's been going on for like a year and a half.
Yeah, year and a half. I'm excited to see G Raver versus... Damn, I had it and now I lost it. This weekend. Actually, the day that this is going up. Saturday, GCW has Outlaw Mud Show in Wyoming.
Ooh, that's going to be good.
Yeah. One of the matches that's happening, announced today, is actually Effie versus Warhorse. And I don't know.
And I don't know.
Is this Warhorse's first time in GCW? I don't think it is. Is it?
I don't know. But also, they're having a second gear challenge between one called Manders and
Effie, yeah.
No,
not Effie.
Matthew Justice.
Matt Justice.
Yeah.
Who's Effie fighting? Effie's fighting somebody.
You just told them.
I told them?
You literally just
it's
talked
Effie and
about
Warhorse. Yeah, it's Effie and Warhorse. Right. Is it Effie and Warhorse?
Yes!
Am I wrong?
No! I shared it on Instagram.
Who's Nick Gage fighting?
Jesus.
Who's Gage fighting? No, I have this all set and it's all gone at the same time. Damn it, I hate it when that happens.
They can look it up.
Yeah, I just hate it when that happens. Like, I had it. It was there. I think
he's facing someone named, like, Akito or Ashikita or some shit.
Well, I do know Too Cold Scorpio is fighting...
Yep.
No, not Too Cold Scorpio.
Scorpio Sky?
No. No. Ricky Morton is fighting Atticus Cogar.
I hope Ricky Morton fucking kills him.
Why?
Because
fuck Ohio.
Because fuck Ohio and fuck Atticus Cogar.
That's a thing in GCW.
No, I don't like Atticus Cogar for other reasons, but
oh, absolutely.
I heard he's like a prick in real life from another wrestler. So.
Yeah. Oh, because anyway. Let's not get into that.
A friend of Tim Boy's that told some stories.
Yeah. He likes the big league people instead of showing respect like you're supposed to.
Oh, okay. Classy.
But yeah, man.
Exactly.
I mean, G Raver and Jimmy Lloyd put on a fucking brutal performance.
Yeah.
After the match, when G Raver got the final pinfall, he took a handful of broken glass, put it in his mouth, spit it out, and then sprinkled glass over his head.
And then the Tournament of Survival, he fucking brought out the salt and vinegar chips and rubbed them into fucking
Put them
Effie's
into Effie's back after
Oh
cutting
my
them all up.
god.
Yeah.
Sick shit, man.
Yeah, dude. Fucking
I mean,
Sid's eyes got so big.
I'm not gonna lie though. After
like,
watching the Nick
White
Gage,
Boy's crazy.
What is that?
After watching the Dark Side of the Ring with Nick Gage,
Oh yeah.
I can kind of
That boy Nick Gage gets that pizza cutter out. You best run the other fucking direction.
Well, almost everybody at the Tournament of Survival was wearing the jersey that he wore whenever he died.
Yeah, but I found out that wasn't the reason they were wearing it.
Why?
They mentioned it very briefly on commentary. It should have been a bigger thing, in my opinion, because it was really cool. But they were all wearing the Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls jersey, number
Because he
23.
won 3 in a row.
Because he won 3 in a row.
And
they were wearing it for Alex Colon.
Because he was going for a 3-peat.
At this point, I mean, now in GCW, from what you're saying, I would not be surprised if there was like a freaking Hattori Hanzo under the ring, just chilling down there.
Oh yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy.
It is.
GCW is fucking wild. And like I love all the deathmatch stuff.
But it's not just deathmatch.
But it's not just death matches. It's like they have such a variety. Like GCW has something for
Josh
everybody.
Barnett has a Bloodsport thing sponsored by Yeah. I've seen those.
It's fucking crazy how for everybody GCW is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah.
So
But let's move on though.
Sid's
We're gonna talk about some AE dubs. Talk about some Double or Nothing. Talking about the Young Bucks versus Mox and Kingston.
Yeah, it's funny. The NXT correspondent putting up an AEW match. I know, it's shocking. Anyway, but this is a freaking awesome match. Like I just love the Bucks' antics throughout this entire match. Where to begin? First of all, at Double or Nothing, we had crowds, and the crowds were singing "Wild Thing" when John Moxley and Eddie Kingston came out, and it was the best.
They were going wild for Kingston, who has not wrestled in front of a crowd for AEW until this point.
Yeah. Wait, didn't he wrestle Cody Rhodes for the TNT title at one point?
Was it in front of people?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, the TNT champ. Wait,
I don't think it was in front of people, man.
Yeah, it's wild when you think about how long it was.
But if you're talking about the Young Bucks antics, Nick's dyed hair and his dyed beard is so Hogan NWO.
Yeah,
it's hysterical.
I also loved all the different build-up that they did to this. Like they had really unflattering pictures of Mox and Kingston on their social media. They had themselves dressing up in like the bulletproof vests, like the Shield.
Yeah.
They did the fist bump. They did the ooh ah. It was great. I loved all the callbacks to the Shield. That was, it's low hanging fruit, but it was so good. I like the way they did it. It was pretty tasteful, actually, if I can use that word.
The low hanging fruit was tasteful.
The way they did it, I'm just saying.
It's usually about to fall off the tree. I don't like it at all.
Anyway, but I'm just saying, like, it took 4 BTE triggers to finally put away Moxley. This just shows, like, the resilience of that character so well. And, I think the Young Bucks are just going on a tear, although we did get an inkling of what might be coming, which is Elite Hunter Kaz perhaps teaming up with Mox and Kingston and going for those trios titles.
Yeah, because the Good Brothers tried to get involved, and Kaz was.
I love Elite Hunter Kaz.
Well, it's a callback. It's a callback to the Bullet Club Hunter.
Yeah.
He in Ring of Honor, when Adam Cole's Skrull was there, and then he like duped them after a while and joined Bullet Club, but then turned. But
who was it?
Kaz.
Oh,
yeah.
It was Kaz still? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But also, like, Eddie Kingston lately has been showing remarkable in-ring performances.
Absolutely.
He's gotten much better. He's taking this stint of his career very seriously. And we all know
awesome
he's
to
a
see.
god on the mic, and now we're starting to see truly what he's capable of in the ring. This match was pretty fucking good.
Yeah. That's an understatement. Sid, anything else?
I think with the Young Bucks in a pay-per-view, like, they said, and I know I keep repeating this, but from the beginning they said that they're going to put an emphasis on tag team wrestling, and my God, did they do that?
Correct.
So, what else to say? Like, kudos to the Young Bucks. I'm just wondering who is next. What's next for them, and who they're going to be facing.
Yeah, what is next for the Young Bucks?
Man,
I don't know.
probably.
I don't know either.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I imagine something's going to happen with Impact because they fucked over Moose.
They fucked over Moose, and Sami
Callahan
got fired.
Got fired?
Yeah, Don Callis fired him.
I thought he said, "Don't touch my family."
No, Don Callis
And
said
then-
you're
and then
fired
Callahan
in the
hit him?
ring. Yeah,
He ain't really fired. D'Amore's going to do something because
absolutely. I can't wait to
Callahan's
see it.
getting that title match at Slammiversary,
No, fucking
whether
yes.
Callis likes it or not. But Sammy showing up at Daly's place makes me
So
happy
fucking cool.
because I want to see him aligned with the other two men on that graphic.
Yeah.
But
But it might be Kaz instead of Callahan. Who knows?
what?
I don't know if Kaz wants the title. I think Kaz just wants to fuck up the Elite.
Yeah, so it could be. Oh yeah. So it could be Mox, Kingston, Kaz, and Sammy. All four of them just.
They need to start getting troops together because
Absolutely.
this elite stuff is getting out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
So
Getting real out of hand.
my second match.
It's Timmy's turn.
Oh my!
NXT Kushida versus Santos Escobar. NXT
Role
Cruiserweight
reversal.
Championship. What's that?
Role reversal.
Yes,
Role reversal.
me and him.
Yeah.
2 out of 3 falls, and this match started with Legado del Fantasma tried shenanigans, but MSK came out of nowhere to stop them, and the ref sent all of them to the back. Escobar was dominant early, tossing Kushida into the boards and gaining the first fall with the Phantom Driver. The second fall came when Escobar tapped to an armbar submission. From here on out, it was a battle. The two men's chemistry is off the charts. Kushida flipped Escobar from the top into a hoverboard lock, but Escobar got to the ropes after some grueling twerking of his arm. Kushida went for the arm again, and Escobar backed Kushida into the corner, but Kushida suplexed Escobar into the turnbuckle. Kushida then finished Escobar with a butterfly lock suplex for the victory. Since then, Kushida has put on a great match with newcomer Carmelo Hayes, while Santos Escobar has been eyeing Bronson Reed's North American Championship. If you are familiar with Santos Escobar or Kushida, I don't have to tell you everything that happened here. It was a fucking damn good match because both these men are two of the best athletes. I'm never gonna not say that now.
Oh, absolutely.
Because Don Callis is just ridiculous. Dude, I don't know if you watched the Omega and Moose match, but he said at one point, and I almost pissed my pants, he said, Michael Nakazawa performs many functions. And for some reason, that just tickled me. But
he's just a bizarre
Kushida
man.
is now representing the Cruiserweight division.
Oh, yeah.
We have seen more Escobar than Kushida, which I, but 205 Live needs to end, and it needs to be integrated into NXT just completely because they've signed Christian Casanova, they've signed who is Carmelo Hayes, they've signed Alex Zane, who is Ari Sterling, they've signed Anthony Henry, who is, I forget his WWE name now. They have the dude from Evolve with the headband. He's really cool. I think his name was August Gray, or is August Gray now. But like they have a lot of talent on 205 Live, but nobody wants to watch it.
Right.
So just
Yeah.
integrate it into NXT.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But
It's time.
Yeah, but these matches being held on NXT is making the title more prestigious.
Yes.
Yeah.
And putting more eyes on it, so that's great. Santos Escobar's reign was fantastic, but it is time for Kushida to establish himself here in the States, because he was it was hot and cold for a little bit, and then he was feuding with Velveteen Dream, and that ended because Velveteen Dream's disgusting, and here we are.
Yep.
But yeah, this was one of my favorite matches of May 2021.
Yep.
It's my turn. And I'm going to talk about now. Hold on to your hats.
I don't have one, John.
Well, I know, but hold on to your butts.
Your headphones. Hold on to your headphones.
Hold on to your headphones.
I got one hand on the headphone, one hand on my ass.
Don't have a heart attack. Do not adjust your sets. John Kearns has put forth a match from WWE's Monday Night Raw.
That's going to create a ripple in the space-time continuum.
Right? Yeah. There was a glitch in the Matrix just now, and I almost got freaked out.
The glitch in the Matrix came in the form of the young sirs, Matthew Riddle and Xavier Woods. My God in heaven, this match is hands down one of the best things that's happened on Raw in
3 years.
3 years? 4?
Something like that.
Yeah. So
I think
they had a story going already with the New Day and RK Bro.
Yeah, Riddle was trying to win over Randy Orton.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So yeah, man.
This
match was so good. Like, everything that makes a wrestling match good happened here. And it happened with Matt Riddle and Xavier Woods, of all people.
Well, Xavier Woods had to go. Xavier Woods went out there with a chip on his shoulder to show everybody in WWE why he got signed by himself and not as a tag team specialist. He got over as a tag team specialist, but the man has been an individual wrestler for a long time. Riddle, we've been waiting for creative to figure out Riddle, and this pairing with Randy Orton is hitting it.
Yeah, it really is.
There was a point in this match where Riddle was on the ground and Xavier Woods was going to grab him, and he went to grab him, and Riddle flipped up to try and flip over Xavier Woods, but Xavier held on and did a holding vertical suplex, and it was just fucking beautiful. And the end came when Matt Riddle used the RKO.
Yeah.
This led to Randy Orton wrestling either Kofi or Xavier the next week and using the Bro Derek for the win.
Derek.
So there's stuff there.
Not the floating bro, no dives.
not for Mr. Orton.
I think, it's kind of interesting because this match is definitely like a diamond in the rough, compared to everything else going on Raw. Which is kind of sad because, it just shows that there is potential in the roster, especially Monday Night Raw's roster. And they need to be utilized more. Every now and then.
In the proper way.
Yeah, and it's like every now and then Vince is throwing us a bone. But
I will say this, Sid, when we used to do these as top, the best matches, there were many Raw matches that I considered and they all involved Riddle, and most of them were with Sheamus, I believe. They had a lot of good matches.
For the US.
But yeah.
I mean, like, even on Twitter and stuff, like so many people were saying things like, "Wow, I didn't know Xavier Woods had that in him," or "Man, Riddle's finally showing up," or like. So this match had the desired effect for sure. I'd say.
I agree. And it seems like a lot of people are buying into the Arcade Bro stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
That's awesome.
So it seems like that might be something good on Raw.
Yeah, and to watch out for.
Yeah.
And it's great because you know what's going to happen. You can't trust the snake.
Yeah.
Eventually, Riddle's going to get bit by the snake.
It's happened.
And they're going.
It's happened.
Orton's going to put over Riddle. And whether you like him or you don't, you're going to have to deal with it. Because I know Riddle has a lot of haters out there. So
yeah.
But anyway, what was Sid's second match?
Oh, he's going to talk about it's another AEW match.
Another one.
That's
Damn. I know,
I wonder if Sid watched anything other than AEW in May.
Yeah. I honestly barely. Like, I'm not going to lie. This May was a little bit.
May was a wrestling heavy month.
It was wrestling every month, and it was a little tough for me to keep up with everything. So I was just like, screw it, I'm just going to watch AEW.
But Sid,
these two matches would have made the list anyway.
But Sid City.
Sid
Yes.
City, yeah, I like that.
Tell me about the Stadium Stampede match.
So, Tim, John, I've talked about this a lot.
Awesome.
And I've mentioned to you guys how much I'm a huge fan of the 80s. I've posted many 80s inspired synthwave tracks on our chats. I've talked about some of my favorite movies from the 80s. This
the logo
match,
for your channel.
Yeah, look at my channel logo. It's very much 80s inspired. So this match right here felt very much like the climax of an 80s action movie.
Yeah.
And I think, honestly, they, compared to the first Stadium Stampede, this one felt more like that. Some people on Twitter weren't too fond of it, and that's probably two of you. And you can both...
Well, here's the thing, and I said this on the prediction show.
We said it leading up to the match.
This Stadium Stampede match had to be a brawl.
Yeah.
It couldn't have the funny stuff or anything like that.
You can't do the funny stuff
Because
twice in a row.
It did, for sure.
But it was done differently.
Yeah.
And it had to be, because you didn't have the same players. You had to work with the Pinnacle, and you had to work with this blood feud.
The pineapple. Anyway. That still gets me every time, by the way, when he calls him pineapple. Anyways.
It's that PTSD, man.
From Pineapple
Yeah.
Pete.
Pineapple Pete.
Anyway,
so deep.
And plus, I could see MJF's scarf kind of looks like a pineapple. That's there too. You can make fun of that. But anyway, so I think that's just kind of how it felt. It just felt like a big cheesy action movie. If anyone has watched, The Expendables back in the day, it was just like every 80s action star in that movie. That's what this felt like, and it was really good. It's just a feel-good match. We had a couple of appearances from a couple of the guys from the football team, which I forget which football team.
The
Jaguars, saw Conan, or as JR told us, he is carless, so he doesn't have a vehicle actually.
Yeah,
because his name's Carlos.
Yeah,
but
Santana?
No,
yeah.
I was gonna get to that, but all right.
Oh, it sounded like you didn't know what you were gonna say. So
no, I'm talking about the football guys that were
Jaguars.
Yeah, I know.
One of them was the head coach.
Yeah, I don't watch football. Sorry,
I don't either.
Anyway,
I know that on Twitter.
That was there. Conan. Conan making an appearance was really cool. That was fantastic. It's just a lot of. It was just fun. This was a fun match. This just showed how, if you give people creative freedom, how much fun they can make pro wrestling.
Yeah, dude.
Yep, I loved the Tully Blanchard spot with the drinking. I loved
That boy had that deep V.
I loved the Inner Circle's entrance.
Yeah,
I mean, how can we not talk about that?
Wardlow and Hager going at it.
I heard Guevara say he wanted to jump out of a helicopter.
Guevara, that wouldn't.
Oh, speaking of Guevara, he overcame his fear of golf carts.
Yes.
And actually ran someone with a golf cart, and that was great.
Yeah,
I think it was Sean Spears who got ran over with a golf cart this time.
And I loved.
If you don't mention something, I want to mention something.
I love that Sammy got the ultimate victory here because it's the true. It was the truest redemption story.
Yes,
because the beginning of this whole MJF
I wanted to talk about
thing,
that a little bit. Yeah,
Sammy knew the whole time, and then they kicked Sammy out, and then
well, he left,
or he left. Yes, but as we heard from a promo from Jericho, you think we all don't talk. So even though he left, he was still a part of Inner Circle.
Sure. And what I wanted to talk about was how one of the biggest feuds going into this was Sammy and Sean Spears. So I love the fact that they were able to finish the match by themselves in the ring with no one else around.
How about when they were in the back and fucking Sammy was doing like a bunch of parkour?
Yeah. And in the fucking chair room that Sean Spears had. That was crazy shit.
I think I said this on Twitter, but if Sylvester Stallone watched this match, I'm pretty sure he's going to take this exact match and make it as like the climax for the next Expendables movie.
Yeah.
That's probably what will happen. I
like these.
What I wanted to say. I wanted to say this. If the Undisputed Era had War Games, the Inner Circle has the Stadium Stampede.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
And so I think I loved it. It was, and there's nothing, I don't have a bad thing to say about this match.
No,
so,
not at all.
I reviewed it on my channel, so, you can go watch my full unadulterated thoughts there as well. But yeah, it was just fantastic stuff. And, the Chris Jericho he just watches. I think he was
Chris
just
Jericho
going
being Chris Jericho.
He's being Chris Jericho, and I'm pretty sure he was watching, just binging a bunch of '80s classics when he was putting out, when he was doing the concept of this match, and it just completely showed, and it was absolutely great. So,
now, John, what have we not had on this so far?
Well, we have not had a Puro match yet.
So, my last
match.
Guess
who had to swoop in?
Puro Daddy.
Maya Hara versus Jake Lee.
Yes, this was the final match of the Champion Carnival of All Japan, where the winner would go on to face the Triple Crown champion Suwama, which has not happened yet. Kento Miyahara has been the only young guy All Japan has put stock in, and he is their premier ace babyface, with older guys like Ishikawa, Suwama, and Zeus being his contenders the past few years. All Japan needed to push another young guy to the forefront. Jake Lee entered All Japan and teamed and was stablemates with Kento Miyahara for years until an injury. Earlier in 2020, Jake Lee came back and turned heel, forming his own stable, Total Eclipse, which gave him the X factor most were waiting for. Both men went into the final with 10 points. The match was long, but told a great story. This match helped build Lee as a new arch-rival and nemesis for Miyahara. There was a spot where Miyahara hit a piledriver on the apron. A lot of this match took place outside the ring. Both men traded strikes and struggled in locks for submissions and suplexes. Near the end, Lee was in a straitjacket German hold and struggled to get to the rope twice, the second time biting the top rope. Miyahara would not break the hold and pulled him back into the middle of the ring for the second time. Miyahara lifted Lee up, but Lee finally broke free. Miyahara hit a running knee, but Lee responded with 2 high kicks, a running knee to the back of the Miyahara's skull, and one with a vertical suplex. Lee will challenge Suwama, the current Triple Crown champion. That match will be revealing if All Japan are ready to push more younger talent than just Miyahara.
Nice. Good stuff, man.
Thank you.
Cool.
You should write articles, honestly.
Yeah. Maybe
I
one
wish you
day when
would.
we have a website
Oh, absolutely.
and, I don't have a job.
Well, true. That's fair. Yeah, man. Unfortunately, nothing to say about this match. Haven't had a chance to see it yet.
Well, I
Sid,
explained in the
yeah.
beginning.
Sid, have you seen it?
Sid's never even heard of these guys. He probably doesn't even know what All
He
Japan
said,
is.
what's Japan?
I know what All Japan
Where's
is. Thank
Japan?
you very much.
Tell me what it is then.
It's
It's a
the
wrestling company.
All Japan Pro Wrestling. It was before New Japan. There was All Japan.
Wrong.
And now the New
Nope.
Japan's here.
No.
Nope.
What?
Giant Baba and Antonio Inoki broke away, and Inoki started New Japan, and Baba started All Japan. And in All Japan is where Misawa, Tao, Kawada, and Kobashi rose to prominence.
Great. Thank you for again showing the people that I don't know shit about wrestling. Appreciate it.
You're
Or
welcome.
Japanese wrestling. But that's
Yeah.
okay. You live in America. That's it.
And you're from India. How are you supposed to even know that Japan's a country?
Speaking of Japan,
Right.
we're
Oh wow. Tim's husband.
we're going from the All Japan to the New Japan.
All Japan.
Because I'm going to tell you about Will Ospreay and Shingo Takagi putting on one of the best fucking matches
How did
I've ever seen in my. Because I got to it first, damn it.
Man.
One of the best matches I've seen in my 29 years of this fucking
He
life.
said that it was one of his matches for this list on May 4th.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I'm trying to keep the illusion that we all don't know what match we picked. Anyway, sorry. I'm trying to keep kayfabe here, but whatever.
Okay, Fibs.
There
Dad.
was no illusion. We explained what was happening at the beginning.
I mean, I was just going to be like, I was still surprised. That's all. But it's okay.
But yeah, man. Shingo Takagi and Will Ospreay put on a 45-minute classic that broke the Meltzer star scale. Again, not the first time Japan's done this. Received 6 stars from Mr. Meltzer. Los Ingobernables de Japon's Takagi claimed Ospreay's first title defense after an impressive start to 2021, which saw Takagi reach the final of the 2021 New Japan Cup, which led to this match. I think it was their third or fourth match together.
Probably
Was it the fourth? Fourth. It is not the match where Shingo won. Shingo beat Okada on June the 7th of the 7th of this month. So newly minted IWGP Heavyweight Champion Shingo Takagi. However, in this match, Ospreay was victorious, beating Takagi with a Stormbreaker and keeping his IWGP World Heavyweight title, the new belt that some people hate and some people like. It's growing on me.
it's growing on me.
But yeah. Wrestling Dontaku is always good for a match like this. Dontaku is one of the New Japan events that I look forward to every year. It's up there, right up there with in my opinion, right up there with Dominion and Castle Attack and the
Wrestle
G1
Kingdom.
Wrestle Kingdom.
But
yeah. Sakura Genesis.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, man.
Will Ospreay and Shingo Takagi have unparalleled chemistry together. Every match that they have is a contender for match of the month or whatever, or year. This was crazily praised for good reason. Since Shingo Takagi made his way into New Japan, he has been nothing but gold. Since Will Ospreay has come back to New Japan after the pandemic, and got this new a stable and a new heel persona. He has been gold. He put on weight. He added to his repertoire, and he can still do his old stuff. These guys, I mean, like, I can't tell you everything that happened in this match because it was on May 4th, and it is now like
damn right
the middle of June.
Yeah,
But I can tell you that it may be match of the year come end of December, January time.
Somebody's gonna have to put in some fucking work to knock Shingo out of the spot for best male performer of 2021.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Whether you like it or not, Sid, my husband is fucking killing it.
All right, I'll make sure to help you pick out a wedding dress.
I mean, we're not the only people that say this stuff.
I'm not doing that. He's gonna be a dragon. I'll be. I'm actually in the Asian zodiac. I'm a dragon, so it'll just be two dragons.
Dragon wedding.
Dragon wedding.
It'll be like this, both of you.
With my female fiance as the
ring bearer.
Flower girl.
No, she can be the ring bearer.
No, she can get the thing online. She could become an ordained minister.
Oh, an ordained minister. Yeah.
Nice.
A deacon.
Look, man, I know I give you a lot of shit for Shingo Takagi, but I actually think he's really good. I do like Shingo Takagi as a wrestler.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there.
I mean, it's kind of hard not to, honestly.
I just love how Tim gets so enthusiastic whenever Shingo Takagi just pops up on the screen. So I have to bust his balls a little bit because he busts my balls all the time because I don't watch as much pro wrestling as him. I don't watch 50 fucking hours of wrestling every week.
That's okay.
We're ball busting ass boys, man.
Yeah, we like to. When you're best friends, you bust their balls.
Yeah, I know, but that's just what I'm saying.
I haven't watched a lot of New Japan this year. It sucks that I haven't, but I just haven't done it. But I made a point when I heard this was happening to watch it. And I mean, like,
well, Japan in general has got another wave of COVID.
Yeah.
So
things have been on hold. But I mean, on June 7th, Shingo Takagi became the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. How do you think this man reacted?
Yeah, I don't think I can put it to words.
But we'll probably talk about that match next month. As well.
Oh yeah, we will.
Definitely.
That might be the number of times for us.
You know, if he watches it.
Yeah.
Because it has to be unanimous.
True.
If I watch it, if I can just put away my WWE bias, right?
Right. Going on Instagram talking about the main roster pay-per-views. Don't act like we don't see you.
Trying to 4K, brother.
You mean Twitter?
Whatever.
I am Twitter.
I made
I created Twitter.
One freaking tweet.
I invented Twitter.
It was like, oh, WWE, Mark, shut up.
WWE,
and he actually does love Japan. He does a lot of old school anime reviews.
Yeah,
we have done anime reviews together on his channel, and I'm just fucking with him.
More will happen.
Rocky review coming later this month, by the way.
Sid, it's time. Are you ready?
It is. Now things are back to
normal. It's NXT and it's Sid time.
It's like, now it's finally, the ripple in the space-time continuum is finally calmed down.
It's coming to an end.
Yes.
It is.
Talking about that boy Finn Balor and that boy Karrion Kross.
Yeah, round 2, Electric Boogaloo, and Jesus.
Round 2.
That was this dude. The first match was great. This match definitely just, held up as well. I think, dude, what the hell? Stop. Finn Balor and Karrion Kross. Yeah, it's like I have a little. It's like one of those fragrance lamps I use to light on my face because the lighting sucks in my room. But anyway, it's crazy how great chemistry that these two men have. I did not expect Kross and Balor to have such chemistry like this. it's just absolutely. It was just good. It was great to see. I think after Takeover this week, Karrion Kross established himself as a dominant champion, beating 4 other men. This is like a lot of people. I just want to talk about that match for just a second. You know what? I have a lot to say about that match, but I think that might be one of my matches for June. So I will save what I have to say for that. But I will just say that it did establish him as the final boss of NXT.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Finn Balor, I don't know if he's taking time off. I don't know what's going on, but I would love to see him face off against Walter.
Yeah, they teased it before the pandemic.
Well, yeah.
Sid, I want your opinion on something.
Tim or me?
You, Sid.
Yes. Okay.
What do you have to say about all this sudden hate that has befallen Karrion Kross?
It's unreal.
It's weird as shit, isn't it?
And it's not like sudden. I've seen it before, but I haven't seen it so.
Oh, I haven't noticed.
I haven't seen it at all. I was like, well, why? I mean, everyone's like, oh, Karrion Kross isn't that good. It's like,
yes, he is.
Yeah, he is.
He's been good since the time I saw him in Lucha Underground and Impact and
White Rabbit.
All over the place. I mean, he's been great everywhere. Are these people just upset that he injured Keith Lee?
The audacity to freaking say, oh, I liked Karrion Kross back when he was Killer Kross and he was Austin Aries' bodyguard. It's like, I'm sorry,
One,
what?
fuck Austin Aries. Two,
he was never Austin Aries' bodyguard.
No, he wasn't. That's not even
true. He was a hitman by himself.
Yeah.
He was his own hitman.
Tell me you never watched Impact without telling me you never watched Impact.
Right.
He's like 847, and it's great.
But yeah, this match was fucking awesome. You know.
By the way, he liked a couple of my tweets and Instagram posts.
See, he's a cool guy. You like Sid? You guys like Sid? Why don't you like Karrion Kross?
Can you tell me more about this match, though, Sid?
I think. Why don't you go ahead and say something because I want to.
Oh, it's yours. It's yours, Sid.
I mean, no, I think.
He doesn't have anything.
Right.
I have nothing else to say, man. I think it was a great match, and
of course it was.
I'm just really excited for Karrion Kross's title reign, the reign of Kross, the Doomsday, as it were.
Everyone pays the toll.
Everyone pays the toll. I really need to see Karrion Kross versus Lance Archer at some point.
I said the same thing. I just said that same thing when we were watching Takeover the other day.
Wow. Because I'm pretty sure, like, because he says everyone pays the toll. I was just like, dude, this is basically everybody
does.
died.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, we need this match. I need a match between those two at some point. It's not gonna happen, but man can dream.
I said that, and my fucking granddad said that'd be pretty good.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Getting Chief interested in a match.
No, he likes Kross. He always has.
Oh, gee,
that makes
my
sense.
Granddaddy.
That makes sense.
All right, yeah, we can move on. I have
about
this match.
Finn Balor's a true professional, and he's one of the best wrestlers on the planet, bar none. So,
and Kross will just fucking kill you.
Basically, there was a lot of near falls, and
oh yeah,
there were plenty of times where I thought Balor was going to get the title back, but I believe Kross, like he usually has been doing, put him to sleep. Am I correct, Sid?
Absolutely.
Did he beat him by knocking him out? Sid?
Did he knock him out or did he put him to sleep?
I think he put him to sleep.
Like, was it ref stoppage?
It's been a while since I saw the match, but
well, that's fair. But he's been on like the ref stoppage kick for a while now.
Yeah. So the unanimous choice between all three of us.
It should be pretty fucking obvious. But
yeah.
Boom! Double or nothing. Triple threat. Pac, Omega, Cassidy.
Now let me say one thing, and then you guys can talk all you want.
Go ahead.
I know in the back of my head going into this that Kenny, by God, Omega was not going to lose this title. But these three performed so well, and the match was booked so well, to where every near fall Pac and Orange Cassidy had, I screamed or jumped out of my seat.
Yeah. That's true. I was there.
And like we said you said in the beginning when we were talking about the Bucks and Kingston and Moxley,
Yeah.
we had a full capacity crowd. And at this event, we found out who is truly over. We found out Eddie, Kingston, and Moxley are. We found out Jungle Boy is. And we definitely found out that Orange Cassidy
Holy shit.
is over as fuck.
Yeah.
And Darby and Sting. But I forgot them. But holy shit, man.
Damn.
Like I said, going into it, I knew in the back of my head, Omega's not losing. But I just, it was so good.
God damn, did they not make you think that Orange was going to do it?
Holy shit.
Oh.
And Pac.
Yeah.
There were points where Pac had it too. But yeah. Boys.
John, go ahead.
I mean, I'm flying the Orange Cassidy flag. That's my boy.
You got it.
I mean, I also knew that Kenny wasn't going to lose, but in the back of my head, it was always just like, but what if Orange wins? But what if Pac wins? I mean, like, because that's a strong point for AEW, in my opinion. You can think you know what's going to happen, and you can be right
You think you know them.
70, 80% of the time. But there's always that, but what if they do it? You don't think that with other places.
Right.
Like, because they don't, other places,
Other than New Japan.
Other than New Japan.
I definitely did not think Shingo was going to beat Okada.
Oh, fuck no.
I thought they were going to go the safe route.
Yeah. Because every company does. Every company goes the safe route.
Yeah.
Except for AEW and New Japan. But you never think, oh, but what if they don't do the obvious thing? You never think that with other places.
Right.
You think that every time with AEW. Because AEW makes everybody a potential person.
Yes.
Makes everybody matter. They make you care about everybody.
Absolutely.
You think I gave a fuck about QT Marshall before 2021? Hell no.
But now I do.
Yeah.
Big time. And I hope he whoops Cody's ass.
I don't even go that far. But I can see why you say that.
I mean, he's probably going. He should.
He should go over.
I love Cody, but he should.
Or if Cody beats,
Go-Go should have gone over.
That's what I was going to say. If QT Marshall loses, the Go-Go needs to step in and just knock Cody out to reestablish a match.
Yeah.
And then Go-Go puts Cody on parental leave or paternal leave, whatever.
Right.
But
Just like Moxley.
right. Well, I don't know if Moxley's going to take time off, man. Fucking.
People keep pissing him off. He's not.
GCW's coming to Las Vegas in August.
Yeah.
And he might be cashing in on Gage, bro.
Let's go, baby.
That's in his backyard, you know.
We're gonna get another Renee tweet that says, "What the hell?" He said he was going to the gas station, something like that.
Right. Right.
Yeah. I think that this one, I loved, first off, one of the spots I loved was the four, Kenny just hitting Pac with all four of his belts. That was great.
Yes.
But yes, Kenny, by God, God forbid, God bless, God Almighty, swear to God. So help me God.
Wrestling God.
Wrestling God. Yeah, God. God take my hand. All the gods.
Jesus take the wheel.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, but yeah, we all knew he was going to win, but there were a lot of great hope spots, and Pac is a tremendous competitor, as is Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy, I'm not going to lie, I know, believe it or not, I have seen Orange Cassidy before he joined AEW. I knew of him. I know, right? Crazy, but
you make me a proud papa.
It's okay. Papa forgives.
I'm glad. Thank you. But I will be honest. It took me a while for him to grow on me because I was like, I don't know why this guy's doing this.
Yeah, me too. Like,
I immediately thought once I started seeing him break out the moves It was like, this is genius. And also, like, if you could do those moves with your hands in your pockets, you're an even better athlete than 90% of your peers.
God Almighty, God bless, God forbid, Omega.
So, that about does her.
That is
For,
about buzzer.
Me and John and Sid's favorite matches of May.
Sure.
Sorry it was a week late, but, things happen. If you were with us this entire time throughout our stupid bullshit banter, thank you.
Thank you for watching.
Through the month of June, as you see in the picture, Armbar Audio has made a Pride shirt. Wrestling is for everyone. All the proceeds are going to the Trevor Project, which helps prevent LGBTQIA plus, I got it, suicides. So, if you're interested in helping the
youth suicides,
that's what.
Yeah, people 25 and
under. If you're interested, buy one. Because guess what? I'm not saying that so you can give me money. I'm saying that so you can give money to.
I'm saying that so you can save lives.
There you
go, if you can save one person's life, then you've done your job.
And suicide prevention is a big deal for all three of us. In every video that Sid does on his channel, he puts the suicide prevention hotline in his description of his videos. So,
and honestly, if I can, honestly, it was because of Hana Kimura. That's kind of what happened.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Fuck, I don't want to talk about that. Because it's...
Anyways, sorry.
Oh, man. So anyway, next week we'll be coming at you with an interview.
So for the audio version of this podcast, the link for the Pride shirt is in the description. You can't see pictures when you're listening on headphones to a thing. So, link is in the description on the podcast.
Yes, and next week we'll be coming at you with an interview for the end of June. We'll be also entering July with an interview, and then hopefully we
have another interview in July, right before GCW Homecoming.
Yeah. So your boys got back into the interview game after a while of sitting out.
My birthday's in July.
What's that?
My birthday's in July.
Oh, yeah.
What day?
There you go.
What day?
23rd.
Sid's address is in the description. Send him gifts. No,
anyway, with that,
definitely don't go to his house.
Wherever you are in the world, whether it's morning, noon, or night, you have a great one, and peace and love to all of you.
Bang!
Bang!